Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I decided to make part number 5 of how to make a custom diamond painting at home by using a program Stitch Art Easy 4.0. So if you have computer or Mac, I would say this is going to be not possible for you, because I believe this program only good with Windows. That's why some of you cannot upload this program, and it's a free program to download. The only thing, make sure you download program as I say 4.0. Don't go after 5 upgraded version, because you will be end up downloading some virus or stuff like that. I do have a link in my first video for sure, part number 1, and probably the other videos has those links too, but they all kind of connected to each other. So if you just happen to see this video for the first time, start watching from the very beginning. And guys, I do appreciate you a lot, but I cannot answer to everyone in separate message, because you don't want to watch a whole video, and that's a little bit kind of frustrating to me. If I find the time to record video for you, to upload, edit and all that stuff, and you asking me a question before you even finish watch the video, and the answer already there, you just don't want to watch video, you want to have a shortcut. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that, because I still have things to do, and I do have a family as well. So you just have to watch video. And for those who don't understand English language, you just follow a cursor of my mouse and you will see what to do while what to do step by step, because myself, I watch lots of tutorials from people who speak Arabic or Indian language, but I just follow what they doing, and I'm learning as well that way, because YouTube, it's a miracle, to learn something new by just following step by step what person does. So in today's video, I will do one more some points that maybe I did not mention in the other video, and really how to print actual, because we did everything from beginning to the end, have to edit, have what to do. But right now you can see me kind of working on this picture, and this is the picture that I took last summer when I went back home, and this is wedding rings from my parents. My dad passed away when I was 20, and that's his band on the bottom, and on the top it's my mom's wedding ring. Obviously that was like afterward, the tough time, they could not afford to buy, and mostly of the stuff was like handmade. So her ring was made from aluminum, and those colorful designs was made from mom told me last summer when I was there, it used to be those plastic, almost like a glass looking comb for the hair brush. So they would break those plastic hard those teeth of the comb and melt them, and then fill those grooves with this plastic to make them colorful. So yeah, so this is one of the kind handmade rings, and she kind of didn't know where they are, but I remember as I was a kid, I would go in the attic and I would kind of look them and put back in a treasure chest, or like I have got the cedar chest. So this summer I went up there and I climbed on the top of the attic, and I found for mom this ring. So she say, when she will die, she will take those rings with her to pass this ring to her husband. So that's the story about this rings, and I think I want to make diamond painting of this rings to, you know, to have both rings of my parents. So this is what I'm gonna do. But first I want to show you guys what I was working and a little bit on a difference, because lots of you don't know. For example, if you want to do a picture 30 by 30 centimeters, as we kind of usually would buy diamond painting on websites. So how to know what you're gonna do and how to print, because in here obviously one of the number, it's one stitch, or would be count one drill. So for example, I'm gonna get up my chair, I'm gonna lower my camera to the desk, and we're gonna see a couple of examples that I printed out, and I will point it out on some mistakes maybe I made, so you don't make those mistakes, okay? So I tested out a lot, and I hope guys this video will kind of clear out for you what to do. Okay, so let's start. Okay, on this sheet obviously I printed out the picture that you all saw already. Okay, this is Virgin Mary with baby. As you can see, the colors is really dark on a face look like, because I did smudge maybe a little bit of the colors, maybe not, but that was the way your computer said, and I think I was running out of the color a little bit already on a printer ink. So this one, what you have to remember, this is regular sheet that you would put in your printer computer. Now I did find printer on Amazon that can print on canvas. It's a big printer, but also it's expensive printer. So if you want that printer, all you have to do is to buy rolls of the empty canvas and print on it. But if you're not rich, you can print on a paper, and this is regular paper. Well, not exactly regular paper. My suggestion would be to print at least on 110 pounds, because in here I have I just discovered that I run out of the paper. So right now I'm gonna print, this is actually 65 pounds, and this is cardstock from Michael's. And guys, I will definitely go to the Staples store and buy 110 pound paper, because it's the best. And to kind of, if I feel in it right now, 2 pieces of paper, one of them is 65 pound, and I even by the touch I know that this one is 110 because it's much sturdier. So it's your preference. So I printed out one of the images today, and actually here is the image that I printed today already with the chart. I'm gonna get a little bit back of this one, and this is gorgeous image is by Mitzi Sato Milf. She's a very talented artist, and this image was given to me for free to use on projects for the design team when I used to make cards, or on a card kind of business on designer teams. So I did color this image by myself, and I did email to her maybe like a year ago and ask if I could use her images for my own use to print it out and try to do with the beads, actual beads. But now I will try with drills. So she said yes, go ahead, only if that's for personal use. So that's what I did. I don't know why I picked Christmas, but this is I think it's Christmas elf call. I cannot remember, I should look. But anyway, always ask permission if you want to print from somebody else image. So this image I printed out, as you can see here. Oops, you cannot see it. I'm gonna tell you, 95 cross stitches. So as you can see, this is regular printer paper, and this is how much it's left on the bottom. And this one is printed out with 100. So okay, can we zoom out more? Yes, we can. So this one is 100. So this is what you have to think of. If you have a image, you can print this image, and this is what you have on 100. So if you want to have an aspect ratio, it will be automatically make it for you proper way, the way image size you have original. So this one is 100. So if you obviously want a bigger diamond painting, you do 150 stitches high or 200, then you know it's gonna be 2 full pages high, and whatever is the image will be wide. So that's what it is, you need to remember. So approximately it's 100 stitches all the way to the bottom, and then I use my regular leftovers from other diamond paintings sheet to cover up. And I do already have a video how to put glue to make this sticky, and this is staying sticky already for a long time. Okay, so in here I was practicing and tested out for you guys of different, as you can see, I cannot remember right now if this is wax paper or parchment paper. So first, do not use wax paper, use parchment paper, because wax paper will stick. And in here I already, okay, sorry about that, we're gonna continue. So in here I tested out how those diamonds will go on the top of those grids, if it's gonna fit or not. So as you can see, this dark spot, that's where the glue is. You can see how nicely square diamond square diamonds cover, right? So looks good. Then I try round one, looks like fit okay, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a little bit too big for this or not. And I just take one bit of the gems, was supposed to be 2.5. So it looks like for round will be okay too, but it fit good, right? When I'm looking at right now here on a square, it looks really perfect, and like a tight fit. Shouldn't be popping if you have a beads right size. Okay, so this is what I want to show now. What mistake I did in here, for example, I was printed out picture, and this is a big picture of my flowers. I took this picture, as you can see, I numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, but some of the pages just a little bit went on the outside, some of them full, but that's the roses from my own garden. And I printed this, okay, I'm just gonna show you guys probably on the computer there, not on a full page. So you have to check your settings of the printer first, and I'm gonna show you. But also see, like this one nice in colors, and you can see clear symbols. And now before you put glue on it, just make sure you wait maybe even couple days, depends what kind of ink you have, so you don't smudge it, and don't put thick layer of the glue so you still can see clearly your image. Now also in here I printed today image that is I did, as you can see, I printed this one in black and white, but I did not know I'm running out of the cardstock, which is 110, so my last page printed out just on a regular paper, so I will have to redo this one after I purchase 110 pounds of the paper. But this is, you can print in black and white, so you don't waste ink of your printer, and you just follow follow the symbols. As you can see them really good, right? And the chart for this would still be printed in the colors, so you can see what kind of colors you need. And this particular painting I did in 15 colors because this is nothing spectacular. This is if I don't know if you can read from far, probably not, but it says Simpson 2018, I think 2018, Cuba. So I draw this on the sand on the beach when I went to Cuba, and I'm gonna diamond paint this kind of like a family memory about our trip. So obviously this is just a like a on the sand, me making it with my finger sign. So there's not many colors up there is going on, so I just put 15 colors in here, and I think that's going to be good enough. But I will need to print 110, so it will be look better. So now about the settings in your computer and how we're gonna print. So let's just now start with my I'm gonna get you back to my computer, and we will do together. Okay, go through right. Gonna move my camera close. Okay, so I'm gonna print this picture. I'm gonna start my printer first, and I did not put my gonna put paper inside of my printer. Hold on, which one is 110? Okay, wow, it took me forever to stick paper in a printer, and I'm gonna start. Okay, so here is the picture. What I gonna do next, there is a arrow in here. So if you wanna make it this picture smaller or bigger, there's the sides in here that you can stretch your picture in size whatever you like from each side, or just grab by the corner and do smaller. Okay, so this is the size I want to have, and I'm gonna click next. Now I'm gonna zoom a little bit, guys. As you can see in here, units, and this is important. Make sure you have that, because if you click on a drop down, it has a stitch, inch, and centimeters. Make sure it's in stitch. Okay, that's the key. I'm not sure if I pointed out this in my other videos. Now I'm gonna always go after height the way I want my picture to be. If I print in, you know, just on a regular sheet of paper, so I know this is gonna be like at least 100 in height. So I'm gonna go here, and right now it's 1000 stitches. I don't need this many. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this, and I'm gonna put I think I will go after 80, because if 80, okay, I cannot move my keyboard. Hold on. 80, and because I checked this little box in here that says keep aspect ratio, so it will be changed in here automatically to whatever is appropriate for this picture since you pick your height. So I'm gonna click next, and as you can, I don't know if you saw or not, but it changed to 80 as well, because this is square picture. Okay, so I'm gonna make it here a little bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, so now we're gonna pick how many colors do we want, and there's not many colors in here. They give me already, so now DMC thread suit 1, that's what I'm using in here on the top. Now 26, I don't know, that's maybe too many colors. You can click arrow up and down and see till you like a color. Let's put 25. Okay, I will use a 25 colors in here. So I'm gonna click now. I will click button in here says next. And now I can pick my own symbols, or I can just random select, and hopefully let's just see if you want to switch anything or not. Very funky numbers, but you know how to pick. I have a video for that. Okay, so I'm gonna click, let me do one more time, just keep clicking. I don't know. Okay, not skeleton, not skeleton. I'm gonna leave just this one. Okay, or actually I can just clear in here on the top. I can clear on the top and just pick my own symbols. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there. And it's counting in here for us how many symbols we have to pick. So I'm gonna pick all the numbers. Now I'm gonna do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I'm not gonna pick I because I have number 1, so I don't wanna mess up with, so I'm gonna pick K, L, N. You pick whatever is more comfortable for you. I pick R, maybe one of the arrow, and let's see, P, and what else, X. Okay, now I have 25 colors in here, and I'm gonna click in here finish, and here is my picture. So now when I'm gonna zoom on right in there, I'm gonna show you where, right there on a corner, right in here on a corner, you can click on each of these buttons and see how you want to see your picture. Also, you can bring your picture to the bigger so you can see better. Okay, so that's where you go find it. Okay, okay, so now I can print like this in black, or I can see a little bit different colors or in colors. That way I can see better where to place my stuff, or even more colorful. As you can see, you can change how you want your canvas to be printed out, with the colors or without colors. But because right now my ink already flashing on my printer that I'm really low, I'm just gonna print in black and white symbols, and as you can see, this is how it's look like. If I zoom out, you can see all the numbers, okay, what I need. So, but for the video example, am I gonna bring the color? Okay, so now what important, like I'm gonna print it out later in black and white, but for now I'm just gonna show you what to do. Okay, we're going to the top of the page, because looks like lots of people having an issue to print actually. So I'm clicking here, preview and print. Click on it. And here's what you have. Now, there is important thing. Before you click on a button print, here is your printer page setup. Also, don't forget that you want your canvas printed. It's check mark in here. And color table, that's your DMC codes, or I do not print threads palette. I just print in color table, so it's check mark in here. Now I go to a page setup, and when I open first my printer, all these numbers was like 0.6, and that's what will give you this 0.6 borders on each side of the canvas. Like I printed out my flowers. Let me just, I think, okay, anyway, you got the idea, right? So I switch automatically all these 4 boxes to 0. So now this page will be printed out as maximum as possible, so you don't have too much waste and more pages to be printed out, because the smaller image obviously will go, some of this image would go to a next page. So when you print borderless, your image will be more compact. So yes, so left, top, right and bottom, change all to 0. So you're happy with that, and I'm printing in mode of portrait. Depends on your printer, okay, have your pages layout in your printer with your computer. So I'm clicking OK on this one, and now I'm gonna click on the button print, but will not print yet. I'm gonna click on a print. Oh no, not print, but click preview. Here's the button preview. You click preview, and here's on the top page will pop page for you. Here is going to be a preview of my image, what I want to print. So I pick 80 by 80, and it's went almost perfectly to the end of the page, as you know, it's wide. So this is the square 80 by 80. If you would be print like 50 by 50, it would be like a little square in here. So if you would print picture 100 stitches down, which would be 100 drills, it would be go to next page. So I want a little picture. So I choose to do 80 by 80 stitches, and that's my preview. I'm happy how this look like. It doesn't go on the next page, so I'm happy. I'm gonna close this window. Oops, not that one. I'm gonna close this window, but I wanna print in black and white, so I'm gonna, just a minute, I need one more. So if you don't want to waste your good piece of paper to use a 110 cardstock, for my first page here I'm using a regular paper, thin one, because it will first page usually printed out this page, and I don't need this to be on 110. This could be on a thin paper, I don't care. So I'm gonna save my good paper for something else, and I'm gonna first put this one in a printer because I want that one to be on a thin, and then image itself on a good one. So I'm gonna switch this to black and white because my ink is dying, so I'm gonna use in black and white. So I'm gonna change to this one page, and then I'm gonna print this page. I'm happy with it. I'm printing. Now the document sent to printer, and we will see shortly what we're gonna have. While it's printing, cheers guys, Tim Hortons coffee. Okay, so first is printing my chart that I need for my colors, and here you go. I have my colors printed out, the numbers of the colors, my symbols, my colors, my DMC colors, and count of the drills, how many I will need for each color, which is awesome, right? So now we're gonna see my actual diamond painting to be, I would say. Okay, I don't know how much you're gonna see here, probably not much right now, but here is my, well, from far you kind of see the rings in here, right? But here is my canvas will be. Look how nice in black and white. You can see all those symbols clearly. And in here, your stitches count, which go in both way. From the top of the page usually, and to the bottom. And as you can see, it's 80 in here. For some reason, I don't know, on the top it says 78. I don't know why that, but anyway, so here is my diamond painting. So I will put glue on it, but I will wait for a little bit, at least next day, because I don't want this to be I want this ink to soak in really good so I don't smudge it. And I will link this video to my first video, part number 1, if you never saw any of those videos that I already posted a while ago. So it all will be connected to each other. And try, please, see if you can make it. If just give me your feedback if you actually print it out or not, because some of you couldn't find the way how to print. And also to print, I think I already mentioned before, but let me check my piece of paper in here. Where my sample in here. Okay, so if you print in stitch, and those stitches as you count, make sure it says 2.50, not 2.5, not anything, 2.50, because there's a different measurements up there as well. Okay, so good luck to everybody, and I hope you can create your own project. Make sure you do just customize. If it's a custom, it should be custom. Picture your own picture that you took, memory with your family or stuff like that, something that's important for you, and not something that all internet using and stealing from each other. Okay guys, so I wish you all good luck, and let me know in the comments if this video were helpful for you or not. And I'm dying to see those custom designs that I just teach you guys in my Facebook group. Okay, so this is diamond painting for all ages. Everybody welcome. This is the most friendly group ever you can find. We share our project, we share our knowledge, tips and tricks. The only is not allowed in the group is to do sell promotions, you know, sell links and for sale stuff. No, this is not for sale group. This is group for learning and teaching each other. So I wish you all good luck, and let me know what you think.